last night.
And I'm wearing them now.
And I never see Amy in a flat. And our Amy Morrison, hi Amy, if you're watching and awake, she looked so good. You looked so good.
Thank you.
This is the only leather slide flip-flop that we're doing in the entire hour. And look at how fashionable it is. Remember, it still has science. It's still good for your feet. It's called the Sola, or the Sola leather slide, and it is a customer pick. On Randy's side, she's holding it in the dusty pink.
Look, that really matches me.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Right?
We also have it, look at this, you guys. Feast your eyes on this one. That's the silver. I swear, does this not make you happy? Because you see all the pinks and the iridescent colors in there.
Yeah, rainbowy.
Right, isn't that pretty? Like a pearl. We also have it available for you in the gold, and the gold has that little iridescence in it as well.
That's what I'm wearing.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
I love metallic shoes, love.
And then there's your black. And this is a soft leather upper, and then all of the leather lining on the inside as well, very much like a beautiful European shoe. There you go. And then you've got all the science. This comes in whole sizes only from 5 to 11. And what if we're a half size? What do we do with this
size down.
Okay.
And that is true for anything. We'll say it over and over again because we want to make sure everyone hears it, but you always size down. We have a wider than average toe box, not a wide toe box, but we have heard from so many people who have wider feet that they can wear our regular size FitFlops, which is amazing. So this is a totally different sole. This is called the Duo Comf. This is 2 layers of comfort that they build into this, and so that it, again, pressure diffusion. It's all about the pressure diffusion, and it releases all that through the foot, which is really important so that we can maintain that APMA certification of approval. So that's the American Podiatric Medical Association. All of our shoes promote good foot health. And this particular, this look, this silhouette of the, this is so trendy. And I actually don't, which is shocking because I have a lot of FitFlops. I don't have this one, and I need to change that.
Yeah, and by the way, we've got Donna asking about arch support. And Donna, I know that Randy was just explaining all the science and all the pressure diffusion that these shoes have. Remember, we have a lot of shoes at HSN, but not all of them are designed by doctors. Not all of them have that American Podiatric stamp of acceptance. That means this shoe, this brand, promotes good foot health, but she wants to know about arch support. Do these have arch support?
All of our soles take arch support, take the entire foot support, but especially arch support into mine, because we don't want our ankles to roll in. So depending on the sole, they all kind of go about the technology just a little bit differently, but for the Duo Comf, you have the dual layers that promote that arch support. And it's kind of hard to see on the inside. You can kind of see there's a little bit of there's little holes, I guess you could say, in the leather here, and that's where the arch is for this particular shoe. But I will go, anytime we show you a new shoe, I will always make sure I highlight that arch, because I feel like you forget about the arch. Here's a beautiful graphic of it. So there's the dual layers, and that creates that all-day wear. It diffuses, and you can tell they're slip resistant too. I almost forgot that. Slip resistant on all of our shoes, and that's a really big deal too, because that's safety. You know, when you sliding around.
Makes it a great little boat shoe as well. Now remember, this one is all genuine leather. So I know Sylvia is saying, oh, but the price, you know what, I get it. It is an investment. But please remember, these are designed to diffuse pressure. These are designed by doctors. These are designed to, or biomechanically engineered to promote good foot health and to diffuse those pressure spots. So there's a lot of science in these, and these are the only leather ones we have, Sylvia. So I do understand, but it's worth every penny. And by the way, not just the outsoles are done in the leather on this slide, but everything lining as well. So these are all done in that beautiful, soft, buttery and supple leather. You're looking at the black here. We also have it in the gold, and the gold is so chic for summer, right? Think of that with a beautiful maxi dress or a beautiful maxi skirt or some great little, you know, Bermuda shorts that we were just showing from DG2. We also have it in the silver, and I'll hold those side by side. So you see both of them have a little bit of an iridescence to them, which is really pretty.
I love that. I love the gold.
And then we also have it available for you in that color, which is just one of the hottest colors in fashion right now. It's the blush. So beautiful. Remember, whole sizes only on this one. If you are in between sizes, Randy recommends, or FitFlop recommends, that you size down. 4.3 star customer pick. And remember, it's not just a fashion shoe. At the end of the day, there's a lot of science that goes into these. And not every shoe brand is like that at HSN. Some of them are purely fashion, but we know that the HSN customer demands more. You're looking at it right here.
Right, and you know, you were mentioning an investment in your, you know, your shoe wardrobe. On the other side of that coin, there's so many people out there who have to buy shoes that are APMA certified. And a lot of times those types of shoes are outrageously expensive. Just think of, you know, the ones that aren't that attractive. Like, why are they unattractive and also really expensive? That just seems like a lose-lose, right? So there's so many people who wait for us to come on HSN to get those discounted prices on these super trendy, high fashion shoes that they're shoes that they can wear. And we found, when we have callers call in, how did you find out about FitFlop? Oh, my podiatrist. We have so many podiatrists recommending us because for years they've been saying, hey, you know, you really need to wear these special shoes, these APMA shoes, and up until 2007, they weren't very cute. So people weren't listening to doctors, but now that doctors have heard about our brand, they're turning people on to FitFlop, which is amazing. And that's why we just love our FitFlop family. And
I know, and that's just it. You know, remember when you used to have to choose, and I was talking about it the other day, Randy, how much I made fun of my sister, because my sister Marlene is older. She's in Los Angeles, so I'm confident she's not up and watching. But she's older, and I couldn't understand. I'm like, Marlene, jazz it up a little bit. Why are you wearing those flats? Why are you wearing? And now that I'm in my 40s, or
she's like, I can't
45,
walk.
I get it, and I've stopped. So those tall shoes I use for special occasions. You will see me on air wearing a super high
They're
heel.
called sit shoes.
Yeah.
You go from your car to the dinner table that you're eating at, and then back to the car.
But my everyday life now is in flats, is in shoes that are really good for my feet. Like, I'm done. Like, who wants to deal with that pain and that discomfort? What you're looking at here is the best of both worlds. You're looking at a shoe that is super high fashion. That slide you've probably seen in all the major beautiful glossy magazines. It is hot, especially with that contrast sole, with the white rubber sole there, or the white Anatomicus sole. Did I say it right? Duocomf on this one.
They can be confusing, but they're really worth it. I swear, all the names we come up with.
Yeah, and it's the best of both worlds because it's high fashion, but it's also science.
Right.
It's also technology. These are biomechanically engineered to be good for your feet, to promote good foot health. And so try them out today, especially if you've got foot issues, especially if you're looking at your shoe wardrobe right now and you're saying, what? There is not one shoe that feels good on my foot.
Or one
this
shoe
is your
that does
opportunity.
and isn't cute.
Right.
Right? And you know what I like about the black too is that it's a black, like the sole and the leather upper match. It kind of, I love that black sole with the black upper. It's kind of classic. It's a little bit more dressy, right?
I was watching you last night, and this was certainly one that I wanted to purchase because, and it doesn't look like the other FitFlops in the assortment.
It's different,
right?
absolutely.
Definitely high fashion with that beautiful slide-on, slip-on style. All genuine leather, not only on the upper, but on the linings as well. And then all of that science and technology. 598866 is your item number. Whole sizes only, size down if you're in between sizes. So while you're shopping